Good afternoon, everyone. It's Patti. It's a little bit ragged. I've been running around and all that kind of stuff. This video is going to be the Epsom Salt Cakes, and I refigured it. And the reason is because I am no longer in Arizona. So, we have a lot of humidity, and you know what that does with products. It just puts moisture in, and in the wintertime it's sucking it out. But anyways, so this is going to be a remake, and the only thing that we did differently, and I'm going to give you the ingredients, is that we took out the glycerin. And yes, let me show you. Here is one. I don't know if you can hear it, but it is solid. It is solid. I guess I could bang two of them together. Yeah. That was done about, I don't know, 6 hours ago. So, and it was stormy and rainy, and now the sun is trying to shine, and we're going to get some more. But these are the salt cakes without the glycerin. Has everything else in it. And with this recipe, I'm going to give you in measurements, not weights. Might help a lot of the newbies being able, to just make it. This one is the lilacs. It smells very good, and these are my pride and joy. Okay, this is green tea. Yes, and there's green tea in there. Let me see. I gotta think, because I didn't write it down. Green tea and ginger, real ginger, because that's very good for your skin, especially with aches and pains. And the reason why I made these, I guess I should have wrote down everything because I'm in a hurry to be able to show you what I made, what I'm going to make when I go through the process of it, was an India. It would be like an Indian type of soak. And it has the green tea in it. It has the ginger, I think maybe a whole tablespoon of it. And it also has matcha tea in it, the green tea. And then I have little flowers on the top. What else? Oh, bentonite clay. Half of the bentonite clay and half of the kaolin clay. And what's holding the bath soaks, but the Epsom Salt Cakes is you could use any kind of clay. So it is the clay, it is the baking soda, and I think that is it, besides the witch hazel, which I like to use instead of the alcohol. But that's what holds it together, is the clays, no matter what kind you use, and the baking soda, which helps with the skin softening and whatnot, so that you're able to absorb the magnesium and also the effects of the green tea and the ginger. So, without me going on and being a scatterbrain, I am going to pause you, and I am going to get geared up, and we're going to make some more Epsom Salt Cakes. I know this is upside down, but when it comes through, I wonder if it is right side for you guys. So if you want to pause it, if it's backwards, I'm sorry, but if it's not, pause it, and then you can write it down. Because I don't think I'm going to put that down below, because I'm always in a hurry. I got a lot of things to do, and a wholesale order to get together before I go on vacation with my dear hubby. It's going to be 2.5 weeks out on the road. I don't know. But anyways, he quit smoking, so I don't have a problem being in that cab and, you know, getting sick or whatever. So I'm so happy for my husband and me. And what else was I going to say about the vacation? Besides me doing paperwork, business, office business type. Get what I was going to say. Who knows with this scatterbrain? I tell you, it's just been one of them days. And I guess because the kids aren't here. So let me pause you and I'll bring you back and we'll make some Epsom Salt Cakes. Okay, I already measured out all of the wet ingredients, which is 2 teaspoons of fractionated coconut oil, or you can use regular, and I would melt it. 2 teaspoons of polysorbate 80, so we don't get no one slipping in the tub, and mixing the oil and the water together. And then we have 4 tablespoons of witch hazel and 1.5 tablespoons of fragrance oil. And this one here is going to be bamboo, fresh bamboo. Forget. Yep. Put my dishes away. Okay. So we are going to measure out for 1, 2, 3, and 4. Love these handmade clips that I made one day. I think it was in the winter time and I had to do something, so that's what I use it to shut that. Keep all the moisture out of it. Crazy hillbilly. Okay, this is my baking soda, and I'm going to have 4 tablespoons. Better get that oil out of there. And a 2, and a 3, and a 4. I'm going to make some bath bombs later, so I just leave them out. And then the candle and clay. Like I said, you can use any clay you want. And it would be 4 tablespoons too. 1, 2, and I count because 3, have a little bit of dyslexic, 4. So any numbers I have a tendency to count out loud, guys. Oh my goodness, Patti. Sometimes you're a silly worry. Okay, that is all of our dry ingredients. So I'm going to take this whisk and I'm going to mix it up very good. Get all the lumps out. Make sure I incorporate it very well because that is our cement. When we put the wet ingredients in here, and that's fragrance, that's everything, you want this mixture to be like wet sand. So you just can't go wrong with it. It's a very easy, simple formula, and yet it's such a terrific way to soak in a tub and get your magnesium. Okay. Okay. Put that in there. And then I take this and mix it all up. Incorporate it very, very well. You can add your fragrance, or not your fragrance, but colorants, anything you like, or you can leave them just plain and then put something on the top like that. This is just fine. I am going to be making a lot of bath soaks for, I don't know, easing pain, as they will. Like I was saying, in India, they do lots of beautiful bath soaks with herbs and spices, and I have just been so intrigued by it. So that's why I made the green tea and ginger. I'm going to be making more with turmeric and other kinds of spices and herbs, and just have a line on that. I think I need a spoon. Why, yes. Okay. See how it's like wet sand? It's just like really wet sand. And so I'm going to bring this over here, and I have some green tea leaves to put on the top. And this right here is sea salt. And I have been experimenting with, sometimes this just gets, because you're using such a wet substance that it just gets clogged. And this is a secret weapon. And what I would do is I would clean that out periodically. Don't get it wet though, because then it just defeats the purpose. Let's get this stuff put up. Oopsie. Oh well. Alright. Maybe I should put that like that. Alrighty. So, what I'm going to do with this, I guess you can't see what I'm doing. I'm getting this thing in my way. Alright. I'm going to take some of the sea salt. Whoops. First of all, we got to have some purties on there. So, then we'll have a whole line that doesn't have any glitter, but it just looks so pretty with the sparkles. So I put that in there like that. Then I'm going to take some sea salt and I'm going to sprinkle it around in those crevices. Just a little to help ease it out. See? Okay, that's about all you need. Then I'm going to take a little bit of the dried tea. Not need very much. See, I'm going to put that back in there, but you get my drift. Or you can tell what age I come from, huh? Alright, then you start loading it up. I like a bigger spoon, but I think that's what I have to do. I'm going to do more dishes than I have to. And I got to get, what I do is I make sure it's packed in there, because we're going to round it off. That is very important. Keep that bottom part nice and flat. So I just take, yeah, you know what that is. See, I had the thing that was salsa that I made last year. So then I just take it and I squeeze and round it off. Make sure it's really flat. That's the good thing about it. And then stick it right in here and use this as a scraper. Excuse me. Alright. Get that out of the way. And hopefully you can see what I'm going to do. Take that. And I am going to press down. Now, I only weigh 117 pounds. But anyways, I guess because I'm short, I can still kind of pack it. So I don't have a lot of weight like when I was 160, 180, okay? So just because you see me really getting in on it, you know, just, you know your limit. Okay, then we just press this and lift up. And voila! And I'm not picking that up because you know it is wet. But can you see it? Okay. Now, I got my oven on 170. That's as low as it will go. And when I put these in there, I turn it off then and just let it sit for about 5-10 minutes. That's about all you need. I just bring this back over here, and I'm doing slow motion. It usually goes by fast. But with this wet sand and all that, you don't have to sit there and hurry like you do with making bath bombs. So I just clean that up, try to get the, it's very important to just take the time out to do that. So you can have at least an impression on the top. And that's all there is to it, folks. Alright, let's do a little bit more. Get my sea salt in there. Take a little pinch. Put my tea leaves in there. And pack her up again. I usually can go pretty fast when I'm by myself and just, you know, doing it. It's not because I have to. Go fast. You can take your time. But I just have so much of things backed up that I have to do, so I just work fast. But I thought this was very important. Had a lot of people wanting the recipe. And then, even with mine, now certain fragrances, let me tell you, about 3, 4, maybe a week, a month down the road, some of my bath salt cakes were turning, you know, mushy. And I hate that. I want a cake. So, alright. So let me get this off first, and then I'll go on yackin. Ooh, it's just pretty. I wish you can see it. I'll bring you back over. You can see the big impression on it, which helps with the salt. What was I saying? Patti, you're scatterbrained today. Oh, then turning, you know, back soft, which there is nothing wrong with it. It's just you want a cake. You want this solidness, you know. Some of the fragrance didn't do that. And I really think that between the glycerin and certain fragrances, just, I don't know. Other fragrances I use, that's why I say the fragrance had no problem. They're still hard as a rock, and they were made the same way, same day. So, yeah. Kept bugging me because I want people to be happy, especially, you know, newbies out there wanting to make their own thing or sell their own thing. Doesn't matter to me. We're all in the same boat, y'all. Anyways. I just kept going back to the drawing board and thinking about things. And this is what we come up with. Just take out that glycerin. If you want a little bit of glycerin in your tub, which I love, I adore, it's really nice with the skin, just add some. But unless you live in Arizona or an arid other climate, no. Isn't that right, Miss Cindy in South Carolina? Okay. I should scoot this over. Yes. Okay, guys, you see what I'm talking about and what I'm doing. I'm just going to bring you over and show you it, and I won't make the rest of them, so I'm not taking so much time. Hope everyone has a wonderful weekend, and I miss the kiddos when they're not here. But I miss talking to you guys. It's not like I'm talking to myself because I know others are out there. So, let me bring you over so that you can see the tops. Oopsie. What is going on here? Battery low. I don't even know if it's still... Yes, it's still recording, I think. So anyways, we're just in time. See how the in-depth it is? Alright, you guys, have a blessed weekend until we meet again. Love y'all. Bye-bye.